Hey, what's up? Lee here again. This is why I stopped killing animals. I'd like to tell you that I went vegan overnight, but I didn't. It wasn't a very quick process for me, it was a long process. In fact, first of all, when I changed my diet, I went plant-based. It wasn't for ethical reasons. Again, I'd like to say that it was, but the truth is that it just wasn't. I didn't really know anything about that. I didn't really know about the animal industry. I didn't know about all the pollution caused by animal agriculture. And worst of all, I didn't know what the animals were really going through. You see, when I was younger, I didn't like the concept of eating animals back then, when I was a kid, but the people that I had to listen to, the people that are around me, my family and, my authority figures at the time, my teachers and so on, nobody was really educated in this. Nobody knew, so how could they tell me any different? Sure, they got life experience and they should have worked it out by then, but it's hidden from us. There are no windows in slaughterhouses either, you can't look in. And filming's banned, so that should really show you. But think about this, when I was younger, and I didn't want to eat meat, the people that I trusted, they were telling me, you need to eat meat for protein. I know now that's bullshit. But when you trust those people telling you these things, you become capable of mental gymnastics. You can do logical backflips to make things make sense and to put your conscience to one side. So I knew it was wrong to take an animal's life. I knew it was wrong to harm an animal. But you see, when I was younger, I'd go to places like petting zoos. I'd have pets, I had animal companions. And you spend time with them and you see that they're loving animals. You see that they're an earthling, just like me, just like you. But you don't see the footage of the slaughterhouse. You don't see the anguish of the mother as a child is taken away so it can be killed or sold into slavery itself. So it can be raped over and over, year after year, so we can take the milk and sell it for a profit. I didn't think about that when I was younger. I remember one time when I was small, I'd heard the term organic food, organic fruit, organic veg. I'd never heard it before. So I'm with my family and I asked them, hey, what does that mean? What's organic food? What does that mean? Little interested me. And the answer I got back was, organic food is just expensive fancy shit where they leave the dirt on. So that shows you the attitude of the people that were around me at the time. They didn't know any better, but at the same time they weren't trying to know any better. And for me it was a case of I was getting so sick from the crap I was eating. I was lucky eventually to stumble across Dorian Ryder's videos, and at first I didn't like the guy. Didn't like him, Aussie cunt. But now I love the guy. One thing I saw was that he was so consistent with his message, but also with his actions. He was always training. He's not like these big bloated steroid heads where you only get to see pictures of them from a photo shoot, or they're very particular about the camera angles that they're using and the lighting, so they don't seem any smaller. You don't see them in off season, do you? You don't see them when they're not pumped up on the fire water. But over time, when I changed my diet, so first of all, I did a month on Banana Island. My IBS went away, my arthritis went away. I was feeling amazing. My energy was great. So I just stuck with it. Now that was back in 2010. Here we are now in 2016. A few times, I would deviate from the path and I didn't go vegan straight away, but I did cut out all the meat. Eventually, one time, I'm not prepared, I'm hungry, I'm not really thinking about it, and I ordered some meat. And I'll never forget, I was eating this burger and it was no longer food. I didn't look at it as food anymore. I was thinking about the animal that's lost its life, so I can pleasure my taste buds for a couple of minutes. And I started to think about how the animal had to have a family as well. The animal had a mother. Many of them have brothers and sisters who have the same unfortunate fate. And that's what you start to think about. That's when I started to stop killing animals, because I realized what I was part of when I was voting with my wallet to increase the demand of this terrible animal agriculture. It's not sustainable. It fucks up you, it fucks up me, it fucks the planet. It can't carry on. It can't. It's as simple as that. I hope you join me and stop killing animals too. Peace.